Well, I hope you get it, kid. We could do with an handsome man down the street.
You speak for yourself, Duckworth.
Well, I am.
Hey, look, hang on. There's no definite yet, but I'm expecting his estate agent to ring me this afternoon after he's put me offer to Mrs. Tammy.
Well, she's in flipping Portugal, isn't she?
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Calling to daughter, what they call her?
Linda.
Well, ain't she stopping there? I tell you what, she looked pretty well settled in when I saw her.
Yeah, that's still the part of the problem.
Well, I think you've done very well, Mavis. I'll tell you what, there's not many passes first time.
Oh, well, there's a lot of luck to it.
It's all look.
Not all, Reese.
Hey, Duckworth, come on, else we get shot if we don't get back across the hill.
Anyway, well done, love. You've done something I'll never manage.
Come on.
Thank you.
Hello, Alice. Can I get you something stronger, mate?
No, thank you. I don't want to get breathalyzed on my first day.
Well, he had a tomato juice.
So, no, I'm going to make it a strict rule. I'm not going to have any alcohol, not when I'm driving.
Oh, don't rub it in, you'll make him feel guilty.
Well, what about you, Lisa?
No thanks, we better start making tracks, because if we go back at the speed we came, we'll only just make it in time for the evening papers. Go on. Ta-ra.
Sup, Jack? Nobody to play with?
How are you fixed?
At your age, love. Not your shoe size.
Now then. Belt. And check that I'm in neutral. Ignition. Nothing coming. And into gear. Oh, what happened?
You reversed.
Oh, I haven't hit anything, have I?
Yes.
Oh. Oh. No, could I?
Hey, what's going on?
Thought I recognised it. Your taxi.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Duckworth. It was all my fault. I'll pay for everything.
You mean she backed? I don't believe it.
I shouldn't be driving. I mean, I could have killed somebody.
Maybe you haven't killed anybody. You've just dented his bumper a bit, that's all.
Ah, but there might be some hidden damage, a cracked chassis or something.
Oh, come off it, Jack.
I'll never drive again, never.
Oh, give over, Mavis.
Well, I'm just a menace to each other. I'm a road hog. Look, I mean, I've just had my licence for 2 hours, never had a crash.
Fine bet, love.
Mr. Duckworth, I was hoping to catch you.
Ah, you bounty hunters tracking down your men, eh?
No, I just wanted a little word about that bump that we had, you know.
No problem, darling. I'll sort it out.
How do you mean?
I mean, it's in the garage being fixed. Brian tells you these men are working night and day.
Well, I just wanted to... I hope you understand that, you know, I'm going to foot the bill.
Well, I knew you'd insist. I could feel it in my water, look. I mean, I could have got the assessor down, couldn't I? But I thought, no, mates, he said.
No, it's just that... do I understand you're not going to claim on Rita's insurance? Because she's getting very niggly about her no claims and so on.
Yeah. Listen, I wouldn't dream of it, Petal. What is that sexy perfume you're wearing? I mean, desire me, I bet. How long are you going to keep on tormenting me, mate?
Yeah, we're a bit light on human interest this week, I must admit.
Yeah, there is that one about the giant spud.
A bit Irish, isn't it?
Irish? No, there's nothing Irish about it.
Oh, yeah, sorry, no, I'm getting confused.
It's this chap who's grown an outsized potato. You know, he sent us a photo. Looks a bit like Fred G in profile.
Well, that's not human interest, is it? I mean, potatoes, Fred G, that's gardening hints and horror stories.
Well, I don't see what's so funny. I mean, it's not often you get reports of mysterious green lights.
That could have been a speck of paint on his telescope lens.
A layout, it's them temporary traffic lights bottom of Bessie Street. Nobody knows why they've been there.
It could also be an important scientific discovery. A matter of unexplained astronomical phenomena.
Can't say that while you gargle.
You fancy another? No, not for me, thanks. Tell you the truth, I'm not struck on bed at dinner. Blows me up, you know.
So I'm gonna feed the pigeons.
I'll come with you, no else to do.
Mavis, what you having?
Well, I think I'll treat myself to a medium sherry because I feel I deserve it.
Why, what you done?
Oh, nothing very dramatic. It's just that I took Rita's car out this morning, quite unaccompanied. Well, I wasn't looking forward to it very much, but though I said that I shouldn't, I think I did really well.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. Well, I have a ham sandwich as well.
Right, going up.
Thank you.
Maeve, love letter for you, kid.
Pardon?
It's the repairs from Pike Garage.
Oh, yes. Well, of course, like I said, I'm quite willing to pay for it. Oh, dear.
What's up?
Well, I mean, surely this can't be right. £129.95.
Is that what they've charged you? Let's have a look. Oh, all
I
right.
thought it said it was going to be about £30.
Well, it just goes to show, doesn't it? The way prices jump up. I blame government myself.
I know, but I mean, there's a lot of difference between £30 and this.
Oh, I mean, though the car is my living, I am not a mechanic, love. I mean, we're in their hands, aren't they? And that's what they like, garages. They bump the prices up. You'll find that when you get a car of your own, love.
I don't want a car of my own, and judging by this, I certainly can't afford it.
Well, as long as you can afford mine, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Well, yes, but I mean, I can't pay you right now.
Well, that car's my living, love.
Oh, no. What I mean is that I haven't got this much cash on me, and I haven't got my chequebook with me. But, I mean, you will get it.
Oh, well, no sweat. No sweat. I trust you.
Well, as soon as I've finished here, I'll go home and write a cheque.
All right, well, as I said, no sweat. I'll be here till closing time, all right?
All right.
There you go.
Oh,
One ham, 40p.
Thank you.
Oh, plus the sherry, that's 85.
Oh, sorry. Well, maybe that. Thank you.
Oh, there's no rush, love. You've got time to eat your butty.
I rather think I've lost my appetite since you showed me that bill.
Well, I don't mind helping you out, love. I don't mind helping you out. I mean, you daren't leave it, dare you? Prices of food these days. What was it, all tops?
Yeah.
What? I thought you said you were coming down at Rovers. I've been stood there waiting for you.
Yes, well, I'm afraid it wasn't convenient.
Well, I stood there till closing time waiting. People get the wrong impression, you know. Have you done that check for me?
I wanted to have another word with you about the bill. I mean, like here where it says front bumper and it's put £32.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I'm not arguing about that because I know I did damage your bumper, but, well, it's these other items.
What about them?
Well, I mean, like here where it says beating out driver door panel and headlight cluster. Well, I mean, I wasn't aware that I did those.
You're not denying you reversed into me, are you?
Oh, no.
And you said you were going to pay. And me, like a fool, believe you because I thought you were acting in good faith like
Hey, hang on. She's quite prepared to pay for the damage that she did. It's this other damage she's objecting to.
Listen, I am not responsible for how Brian Tilsley makes his flipping bills out. The point is, that car is my living, and if you don't pay that bill, I am in the mire.
Well, I feel awful about this. I mean, it is true. I did crash into Mr. Duckworth.
We're not arguing about that, Mavis. She's quite prepared to pay for the damage she did to the bumper. No argument. The other damage, you're just trying to work a flanker, getting all your old repairs done and put onto Mavis.
You've got a devious mind, you.
Well, somebody certainly has.
Well, I'm amazed. I knew there were some dishonest people round here, but I thought you were different, Maeve. Right, come for me vehicle. All polished and valeted for me, then.
We've done the job we quoted for. Anything else comes as extra.
I bet you've not even emptied the flipping ashtrays.
The old cab's one big flaming ashtray.
Can't forget very untidy customers, don't I? Hey, son, you don't fancy cleaning it up after work for us, do you? Buy a pint. Just a thought. Right, where's the keys, then?
Right, one set of keys. Take it you got me money.
No, I told you Mavis Riley's paid.
Oh, flipping hell, Jack, I might have known. She does know it's more than 130 quid.
Well, she's happy enough. I mean, better that than losing Rita's no claims at once.
Well, I thought you were going to get the money.
No sense in me being middleman. Waste of time. She'll most likely pay you cash on the spot anyway.
Unlike some people. Oh, yeah, all right, go on, up it. I don't normally let the car out till the bill's settled, but as it's Mavis...
They are all down to my good judgment. I only have accidents with a better class of person.
Jack? It was the right stroke you pulled on me.
What stroke?
Telling me Mavis had settled the bill.
She is.
For the damage she did and no else.
She did all damage.
Well, not according to her.
Look, mate, our Mavis doesn't know a big end from a woolly jumper. She's got it all wrong, that's all.
So who's paying me?
Look, no sweat, you'll get your cash. I'll sort it out.
See that you flame and do.
What's up, love?
No, just I've been taken for a mug. And I don't intend to be.
Get off.
I'm just testing to see if rigor mortis has set in yet. You've not budged a muscle since you got back. I'm thinking.
What? What amazing new excuse you can give your Vera when she finds out you didn't go to work again?
Oh, chance would be a fine thing.
So, what's stopping you? We've not glued your feet to the floor.
A little local difficulty that we taxi drivers find a bit of an handicap, like having no flaming taxi, and it's all her flipping fault.
Oh, no, it's not. I've told you. As far as I'm concerned, I fulfil my obligation and have no intention of paying a penny more.
Right flipping mess you got me into.
Well, you shouldn't have been such a clever clog then, should you?
Double scotch.
Is it monkey glands or sheep's belly buttons? What? Whatever injection she's having. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, well, Kenneth, what did you think?
About what?
Norman's broadcast.
Oh. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Did anybody record it?
Johnny Mathis, yes. Barry Manilow, yes. Curly Watts, no.
Hey, Ken. Ken. Well, you can give us a line on this. I mean, you know everything.
Oh, hardly.
Well, that Brian Tilsley's gone and nicked me cab.
What do you mean, nicked it?
Well, he was doing some work on it, and I still owe him a few quid. So he's took it back till I pay up. I mean, he can't do that, can he? I mean, that's thieving, isn't it?
Well, technically, yes, I suppose it is, but you don't want to make an issue of it, surely. I mean, you are friends.
Friends like him, who needs flipping enemies?
Look, why don't you just settle your bill and have done with it?
Well, I can't, can I? I mean, I can't pay because I've got no brass. I can't earn no brass till I get me taxi back, and I can't get me taxi back till I pay.
And you can't pay until you get your taxi back. Yes, it does seem to be a bit of a vicious circle.
Vicious? It will be when Alf Vera hears about it.
Excuse me, sir. This car is for sale if you're interested. It's bankrupt stock.
What a wag.
Oh, he is. You've no idea.
Hey, Brian, me old mate, me old pal, me old mucker. Can't we come to some arrangement with this car, eh?
Yeah, sure we can.
Fabulous.
You pay me what you owe me for the repairs, and the car's yours again. That sounds like a perfect arrangement to me.
I'll pay you weekly, and while I'm paying, I'll just use the car when I need it. To work. Earn myself a living. What do you say?
If I let you have the car, mate, it's goodbye to me bill. You go underground with it. Interpol wouldn't be able to find you, never mind me. Look, I'm sorry, Jack. No money, no car.
I'll get that flaming car back, lad. And soon. And you can take that grin off your face, laddie.
I'll tell you what, Vera. I won't like to have to ask your Jack for £1.
Hey, you've as much chance of that, kid, as me being Miss World.
Oh, I don't know, love. Good wash, a clean frock. You never know your luck, do you?
I once were a beauty queen, you know.
When?
When I worked at Candle Factory.
Never.
You know what they call me?
No, I don't.
Miss Candle.
Get off, Vera.
Lad, I went out with dumped me.
I don't blame him either. Miss Scandal. Honest though, Vera, what does your Jack spend his money on?
Well, I don't think he can be other women, kid, and he's not exactly a snappy dresser.
Well, he's got to get some brass from somewhere if he wants to get that car back from our Brian, I'll tell you.
Do you think science would be interested in his body?
No, not really.
Me neither.
What we'll do is we'll get some pies and some beer. We'll have a picnic in a park.
Oh, smashing.
Yeah, great.
Yes, children.
Have you got any of them tempins, you know, big bottles of ale?
What do you want? A case? A gross?
2.
Hey, well, what are we going to drink it out of?
I'll hire you 4 glasses. £1 an hour.
Rubbish, that.
I know it is, love. Look, why don't you go and join your mate in the snow? Forget about the fresh air and all that. It only gets in your lungs.
What, mate?
Young Curly. He's in the snug with his chick.
Oh, I want to see Curly to tell him how much I liked his radio talk. He doesn't. His voice sounds different. Dead sexy. Come on.
Hang on, what about this picnic? Hiya, girls.
All right, Curly, thought you were dead fantastic on Radio Weatherfield. I couldn't believe it was you.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that.
What did you think of him, Elaine? I thought he was brilliant.
Oh, come on, Elaine. I wasn't brilliant. Well, not quite. Would you like a drink?
Curly's starting to get right on my nose.
Been on mine for a long time.
You still want these 10 pins or what?
2 halves of lager, please, Bets, and whatever Kevin and Teddy want.
We're having a picnic, mate.
No, you're not. The girls have changed their minds. Actually, I think they're basking in my fame. Come on through.
I think Rod Stewart's probably got the same problem. Don't you? Well, standing here and getting your car back.
I'll get it back.
Vera, come on, we're going to be late.
Yeah, well, see you do, because I'm not stubbing you while you're out of work. Neither is Terry.
Look, I'll be operating again tonight.
Vera, come on. Hello, Mavis.
Hey, yo, I hope you're satisfied.
Pardon?
Well, it was through you having this accident that started all this. If you could drive proper, my husband won't be in this pickle.
Well, I don't see...
Vera!
Oh, well,
Vera, it was your Jack that tried to diddle her. Now, come on before you put both feet in your gob.
Take no notice of Vera, love.
It's not my fault that Mr. Duckworth can't get his car back.
Of course it's not. What are you having?
Well, I've just brought in your paper bill. It's not been paid for weeks.
Oh, I'll give it to Billy and enjoy every second when he goes potty.
Look, actually, I think I will have a small sherry to help calm me down.
Have a big and love and fall down. Folk will just step over you.
I don't think so.
Maeve,
Yes?
you could help me, you know.
Me?
You could pay Tilsey in full, and I'll pay you back when I get it. You'd be saving me job, my marriage, maybe even my life.
Well...
Mavis, repeat after me. Get knotted. Or, if you like, I am sorry, Mr. Duckworth, but I find your proposition totally unacceptable. You'd have no chance of getting your money back, love. Look at him. It'd be like dropping it down a mine shaft.
I'm sorry, Mr. Duckworth.
Thanks, Beth. Thanks very much. You leave me no option now, no option at all. A man can be driven just so far, Ken.
That's what I call a cryptic remark.
You don't think he's going to do anything silly?
No chance, love. Well, not till after closing time. Yes, Ken?
I'll have a half, please. Emily said Curly was in.
Yes, he's holding court in there.
Yeah, I'll probably go to university now, say Oxbridge. Well, that's either Oxford or Cambridge.
Gosh, you have to be dead clever to go to one of them, don't you?
Exactly. And I'll probably read astronomy.
Be a problem, won't it?
Why's that? Well, you can't read, can you? And then I'll take my degree, probably a DSc.
You no need to keep spelling everything for us, mate. We're not all as daft as you know.
Well, what does DSc mean then, being as you're so smart?
Dopey science certificate.
Tell him, Curly.
It means Doctor of Science.
Curly, you know what you were saying about sending radio messages to people on other planets?
Yeah.
Well, we never hear anything from them, do we?
You mean like Radio 1 from Mars?
And number one this week, Earth people, is Little Green Michael Jackson.
Sorry. Right, excuse me barging in here like this. Can I have a quick word with Curly?
Of course you can, Ken.
Be quiet, Terry. You think everything's a joke, yeah, you do? Kevin, you're as bad.
That man who wants to see you, Emily mentioned it. Can I see you about it later? I might make another piece of the paper.
Of course you can, Ken. No problem.
Good. No holding this chap, is there?
Bye-bye, Ken.
Bye.
Nice fella, that Ken, you know.
Hey, who's this fellow who wants to see you? He never said.
Yeah, well, I was going to tell you, but... Well, actually, he's a very, very famous scientist.
Terry, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
It's obvious what I'm doing, isn't it?
Look, I'm taking the car. Come on, out.
You can't take the car. I'd be nicking it, wouldn't it? It's like breaking and entering.
No, the door were open. Listen who's flaming talking. How are you two? Come on, get out unless you want a lift.
He's not going anywhere, Mr. Duckworth. Neither's this car.
Stone me, talk about a passion wagon. You lot are a flaming fire risk in a garage. Come on, you two, out the back and all.
There's no point.
I said on your bike.
It won't start.
Why?
Brian's took the rotor arm home with him.
It's all right, Dad. And shut the door. It's drafty in here.
Here, Kev.
Yeah?
Did Brian really take the rotor around with him?
Not that I know.
You're a rotten liar, Kevin Webster.
Aren't you glad?
Jill definitely is.
Big head.
Oh, so the great white whale surfaced, has it?
I didn't have much option, did I, with you bellowing up every 2 minutes like a fog warning off the ship canal?
Ah, well, if you think you can stay in bed all day, you can forget it. If you want something to do, you can start thinking of ways of getting that cab of yours back on road.
What do you think I was doing last night?
All right, and where do you think you'd have ended up, eh?
If coppers had caught you breaking into Brian Tills's garage.
What, trying to get my own property back? And I would have done and all if that tricky sod hadn't took that rotor arm out.
Look, there's only one way you're going to get that car back, and you know it.
Where am I going to get 98 quid from, eh? I haven't even got the price of a pint.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Because if you can't afford to go in the Rovers, well, it'll give you more time to think where you're going to get that 98 quid from, won't it?
Very nice, though, I say so myself.
Oh, I suppose you're feeling chuffed for yourself now, are you? Because you just happened to get your big fat backside up long enough to chuck, well, sausage and chips in a pan.
There's plenty of fellas wouldn't have even bothered, you know.
No, and there's plenty of fellas that wouldn't have had time, would they? Because they've been outside working.
Do you think we could all...
We? You haven't even got the price of a pint, you said so yourself. And stop looking at me with them big spaniel eyes. I haven't even got the price of an hairnet till payday.
Well, do you reckon our terrier?
No, I don't. And don't you say out to him either. We don't want him walking out again. So if you so much as open that big mouth of yours...
All right, I get the message. I mean, this is what it's about, family life, innit, eh? All pulling together when one of us isn't Maya.
A while ago. You must be worn out. Oh, I okay, come on.
Thanks, Vera.
Hey, it's not that time already, is it?
No, it's not. It's not you I'm after. It's your Jack.
Why, but you're welcome to him and all.
What'll I do for you, Ivy?
Well, it's not a matter of what you can do for me, Jack. It's more what you can do for our Brian, you know, like getting that cabby horse shifted.
Oh, he sent his duty out and do his dirty work, has he?
No, he has not. I've come off my own bat. I just happen to think he's got dirty end at stick, that's all.
Brian has?
Yes, Brian has. He's got that cabby horse taking up half its space in his garage, hasn't he?
I know he has, love. And it's doing no good to any of us sat there. Now, if he give it me this afternoon, by tomorrow dinner time, we'd both be laughing, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's right, you know, Ivy.
Oh, but he's not, Vera, is he?
How can I get the money if I can't work?
Well, you should have thought about that before then, shouldn't you? Before you lumbered yourself with a great big bill you haven't got a cat in hell's chance of paying.
Well, come on, Ivy. It wasn't all our Jack's fault.
Oh, come off it, Vera. He was on the make as usual, weren't he? Whichever way you look at it. And when it comes to upsetting my son's business...
Business? He's my flipping cab.
But it's in his garage, isn't it, Jack? And it's taking up valuable space. And he can't get other work in. Work from people that do settle the bills.
Why, and whose fault's that, then?
Well, go on then, Jack. You tell me. I'm waiting.
Well, if he weren't so flaming stubborn...
Stubborn?
Yeah, stubborn if he'd have trusted me for a couple of days.
Yeah, what does he think he's going to do, Ivy? Flee the country?
No, he doesn't, Vera, but he does reckon that as soon as he's seen back of that cab, he's more than likely seen back of his 98 quid. And to be honest, I can't say I blame him.
Eh?
You heard?
Yeah, well, that's my best mate for you.
Yes, and I'm also Brian's mother, Vera. And my son has worked his fingers to the bone to make a go of that business, and I'm not going to have him working for next to nothing but likes of him.
And in case you hadn't noticed, love, my husband's not working at all. Thanks to that precious son of yours.
Oh, come on, knock it off, eh?
Don't worry, I'm off. I've said what I come to say. You've got the message, haven't you?
Oh, aye. We've got the message, all right. You know a mates like you who needs enemies. Thanks, Ivy. Thanks a million. Well, go on. Don't let's keep you. You know what door is, don't you?
Right. That's the way you flaming want it, Vera.
Oh, give us a packet of them paper hankies, love.
Right, these?
Yeah. Oh, go on, give us a box.
Don't suppose you feel like paying your papers while you're here, do you, Vera?
I only paid them last week.
Week before?
Right, don't time fly. Look, I'll tell you what, I'll settle up at end of the week when I get paid, OK? It's just that we're a bit skint just now.
Right, well, there is something you can do for me. Will you drop this off at Ivy's? She's been on phone about it, but I've already let the evening paper lad go.
Well, that's her tough luck, isn't it?
Eh?
Look, if Ivy tells you wants any favours doing, love, she can get some other mug to do them for her, can't she?
I thought you two were closer than bread and dripping.
Not anymore, we know. In fact, if I never see Ivy Tilsley again, it'd be sore enough for me.
But I thought you and Ivy were very good friends.
It just shows you how wrong you can be, doesn't it?
Right, that must have been some row you had.
Well, how would you feel if she come burst into your house slagging your husband off, accusing him of ruining her son's business?
Well, Ivy did that.
So true she did. I mean, as if he enjoys having his livelihood taken off him.
I take it Jack hasn't got his car back yet, then?
Well, how can he, if he can't get out to earn any money? I mean, don't you think we've enough trouble without her reading Riot Act? Well, I'll tell you what, she started out wrong when she starts with me. So unless you want that magazine screwing up in her boy and ramming right down her throat, I suggest that you deliver it yourself. I'll see you.
Don't you dare.
But If it hadn't
If
been...
Jack Duckworth wants to build a flaming great pit and bury himself in it, that's his problem.
But if I hadn't backed into his car, none of this would have happened.
Mavis, it was an accident, wasn't it? It could happen to anybody. So just put it out of your head.
How can I put it out of my head when Jack Duckworth's stuck with a bill that he can't pay and Brian Tilsley's landed with a car he doesn't want? Now, Ivy and Vera have fallen out. It's a brilliant start to my driving career, isn't it?
Oh, it's you.
Who are you expecting?
Your mother.
Where's me tea?
It's not ready yet. She's not home from work yet.
Well, you're not exactly helpless, are you?
No, I'm not exactly helpless. And before you start, I'm telling you, I am not exactly a barrel of laughs today either.
So my mum been giving you a rough time?
Not half as rough as you're going to do if I don't get 98 quid rapid. I'm talking to Dougie today.
In the office?
Yeah, good to know your mates are, isn't it?
I take it wasn't too helpful then.
Oh, yeah, it was dead helpful. I'm not back on the road in a couple of days. You're going to take my radio away.
He's got a business to run, hasn't he?
Which is more than I'll have if he takes that flaming radio. That's me job up the spout. Brian Tilsley may as well keep the damn car forever for what good it's going to do me.
Terry,
What are you doing up at this time?
I just wanted a word with you before you went.
What is it?
Well, you know this mess your dad's got himself into.
Oh, God.
No, now, listen, love. If he don't get that car back today, well, he's in trouble. He'll have to on his radio, innit? Well, he'll have had it with that taxi firm.
Shame, innit?
Well, can't you just lend him the 98 quid, just till he gets working again?
I could, but I tell you what I couldn't do. I couldn't get it back again, could
But
I?
I'd make him promise, love. I would, honest.
Come on, Mum. I'd rather lend money to John DeLorean than to me dad.
What's going on?
We're talking.
You know what flaming time it is, dear. It's 6:30. It's near the middle of the night.
I've got to go.
Look, how do you expect me to sleep here? Thinking about you losing that taxi and everything.
What are you going on about?
That car, that's what I'm about.
Oh, come on, not now, V. Let's get some kip, eh?
Look, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you, kid.
Bye, love.
Look, I am going back to see if I can get some more kip. Now, if you got any sense, you'll do the same too. All right?
Archbishop Makarios led the Greek people of Cyprus, demanding Enosis, union with Greece.
Hey, hey!
Now, listen. Suppose he'd accept instalments so much a week, like.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at work.
Well, it's my tea break, isn't it? So I've only got a minute. So suppose he'd accept instalments.
He won't. I've asked him.
Well, suppose he would.
He
You'd
won't.
go along with that, would you?
Yeah, but he won't.
Would you?
Yes, of course I would. I'm not saying if it's going to be flipping health.
Raring to go, are you?
Oh, now, come on, be fair, V. I mean, I'm a cabbie. You take me wheels away, that's like taking the hands off a joiner, legs off a postman or something.
Yeah, well, I think this minute in time I'd rather be married to a handless joiner, a legless postman, than a gormless cabbie.
Ah, flipping ah.
Look, suppose he'll accept instalments. Will that make you happy?
I will, but he won't, so he can suppose all day if you like. All as that's going to get you is maybe a rollicking off Baldwin.
Well, just see you in here this dinner time.
Certainly, my sweet.
Pies, Betty?
Yes, we've got meat or meat potato.
I'll have meat and
Meat potato.
Yeah, same with me.
OK. Brian, I'm glad I've caught you. Now, you see this, don't you? It's my wages I picked up this morning. It's not been a bad week after deductions. Look, £70.43. Look, you can have all that. Oh, and I've got another 10 quid here from last week. So how much did you owe you all together?
This is fine, Vera. It should have been 9 short quid, but look, let's just call it quits, eh?
Look, are you sure, kid? Because I want an end to this. It's driving around the twist, this business.
Oh, sure.
Thanks, love. So when can I have the car? Because if you don't get it today, it's going to be in right trouble.
We can have it now. Oi, Jack Duckworth's car.
Yeah?
Yeah, fit you around here, will you?
No.
No?
Yeah, but don't let on that I paid it.
Can you have me pie first?
No.
Look, you're an angel. Hey, and you're an angel and all, love. But there's just one problem, Brian.
What's that, Vera?
Well, I won't ask if there any other way, but there isn't. Come here. Hello? Oh. It's only me. So I see. Look, there's no need to take that tone. It's all over and done with your Brian's being paid. So I thought I'd come and tell you, and then there's no cause for you to carry on being snooty.
Me being snooty, Vera? I'd just like to remind you it was who started all this.
I ate them kippers you're having.
Hey? Yeah.
Can I pinch a bit of your bread and butter?
Help yourself, Vera.
I'll tell you what, I'll put some jam on it, kid. Do you know, I've had no dinner. I've had a brass father neither to pay for any. What we're paying for that flaming car.
Oh, so that's where the money come from, is it? I didn't think it'd like your Jack to come up with it.
Yeah, but listen, he'll have to pay for it in the end, kid. I'll have every penny of that money back, kid, and your Brian's gonna help me do it.
How do you mean?
Well, he's not gonna let on to our Jack that I've paid it.
Well, why not?
Because we want Jack to think that he's got to pay it back at £15 a week.
What, our Brian?
Yeah, and then your Brian's gonna give me money. That way I get my money back. Clever, isn't it?
Now then, if either of you two ladies were looking forward to my company this evening in the Rover's return, you're going to be disappointed.
Ah.
Because I shall be back on the road, out where the action is. Genial Jack Duckworth, king of the cabbies, which is why I want one of them, 20 cigs, 2 packets of chewing gum.
I take it you've got your car back. Have you borrowed somebody's rickshaw?
Oh, I've got it back, yeah. Glad to see that young Tilsley saw sense at last.
It's £1.58.
When he's only a boy, isn't he? Still wet behind the ears.
Oh, well, I'm very glad you got it sorted out.
Hey, and I don't hold any grudges, neither. I mean, all right, I know I lost a week's work, year bent by the missus, black marked by the company, but I want you to know that I don't hold it against you, Mavis. All right?
Well, thank you.
Right. Must go. Duty calls.
What did you let him get away with that claptrap for? The only reason his car was off the road was he tried to diddle you into paying for more than you should have done.
Yes, but I mean, I damaged it in the first place. You know, I think it was quite nice of him to say what he did.
What did you have for your dinner today, love?
Not a lot.
No, me neither. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'll slip down to the shop and get her some frozen beef burgers, something like that, eh?
Yeah, OK.
Well, only one thing, you know, one thing or another. Well, I'm a bit short at the moment, you know. Do you think you could lend us a few quid? You know, just till I sort myself out, like.
Didn't you get paid this week?
Well, sort of. But you know me, easy come, easy go.
It's funny, that, isn't it?
What, love?
My dad gets his car back. Then on the same day, the day that you get paid, you haven't enough money left to buy something for our tea.
Look, don't be mad at me, Terry, love.
I'm not mad at you.
Look, I know me and your dad, we must seem like two out of crazy gang at times. But look, love, we're still together, aren't we? And that's what counts in the end, isn't it?
Look. Here's 20 quid.
Oh, ta, love.
All right.
Do you know, I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll tell you what, forget about the beef burgers. We'll have something proper. Scampi, something like that.